When it comes to remuneration packages and what we foretell going into 2021, it's a tale of two halves in some respects. Some sectors and markets will be very, very different. So when we look at maybe the cohort of those companies that have stood their ground and done well this year, which is a great news story for the business and the economy and just general sentiment and confidence, we would predict that when it comes to salary increases and bonus payouts and LTI payments, they will remain good and steady and encouraging. And your typical increase for different levels can vary anywhere in terms of base salary increases, anywhere probably from 3 to 5 to 8%, depending on the markets. If those individuals are making moves in the markets, they can realise increases anywhere at times between 8 and 15%. It really, really depends on their niche area, their niche roles. When it comes to the organisations or the sectors that have really suffered quite badly, it's like any organisation. They're in a crisis mode of preservation. So when it comes to base salaries, they'll maintain the same. In often many of the cases, people have taken decreases for a certain period of time until things recuperate and the economy comes back in. So it's almost a tale of two halves. One sector you have continuing as is, and another sector or another area where people have been hit on base salaries, accrued bonuses, LTIs are not naturally impacted. So literally, I think I suppose the will of the way when it comes to leaders in their different sectors, they will do what they need to do to make sure that everything is kind of retained and sustained and enable them to go into 2021 in a better or safer kind of I suppose mindset and structure to allow them to kind of continue to 2021.